How's it going, everyone? It's Mr. Cates here. If you are watching this video, that means unfortunately you probably do not have Adobe Flash Player, so you were not able to do the simulation on your own, but that's why I'm making this so that you could also still see what is happening in the simulation. So what we have here is the lives of stars. So this little simulation is going to allow us to kind of see through the different life cycles. And what I want you to do off of this is just kind of take some wonderings and noticing. So anything you kind of wonder about, any questions you have, and some things you notice, I want you to make sure you take those and make a note of them, okay? So in here we have the introduction. Stars are not alive. They evolve through a predictable life cycle. A star begins its life as a protostar. Right here we have the protostar in a nebula. How long a star lives and how it dies depends on how much mass it has. Click the protostar to begin. So I will click it. So it is going to bring us to this kind of main part of the activity. So it has a little description up in the top how a star is born. So it is born in giant clouds of dust and gas called nebulas. In a nebula, the gravity pulls the dust and gas together to form a protostar. Over about 1 million years, the cloud continues to contract until a large amount of gas is compressed into a relatively small area. The submerged pressure raises the temperature in the cloud until nuclear fusion starts and the star is born. How the new star lives out its life cycle depends on the mass of the star. Our sun has a mass of 1 solar mass and will live about 10 billion years. Stars with more mass go through their life cycles more quickly than stars with less mass. The most massive stars complete their life cycles very quickly, usually in about 10 million years, and come to a violent end. So using the slider to change the mass of the star, and when we're finished, you can click the button and watch the star go through its cycle. So I will take you through the different kinds of stages they have. So to start, we have a low mass main sequence star. And again, I want you to kind of take noticings and any wonderings about the things you see. Right, I'll show it one more time. The low mass main sequence star. What are you noticing about that? What do you wonder? Next, I will move the slider up so we get a medium mass main sequence star. All right, what do you notice? What do you wonder? Are there any differences? I'll play it one more time. Again, the medium mass main sequence star. All right. Next, we'll move it up to a high mass main sequence star. Any noticing differences? Any wonderings? Make sure you keep a note. Right, I will show it again, the high mass main sequence star. Looking for any differences between the different stars. Okay, and then finally, we'll finish with the last one, a very massive main sequence star. And I'll show it one more time. Okay, so that is the activity. We wanted you to be able to kind of manipulate different parts of the star and see how it can change the overall life cycle. We want you to take those noticings and wonderings that you took during this activity, and you're going to be putting it into the collaboration board on the next slide of the Nearpod.